In the near future, Earth is dying from humanity's damage and people are desperate to escape. One day, a giant black sphere appears near Mars, so 6 astronauts head to investigate aboard the Achilles. The crew spends 8 months in hibernation. Carla, haunted by the loss of her mother and daughter in a car crash, keeps dreaming about them. 8 hours before arrival, the crew is awakened. As they recover, Carla notices Ruben is rattled by hibernation, his first, so she advises him to rest, but Ruben chooses to blog for his huge following instead. Carla joins Commander Paul to scan the sphere, but the ship's AI finds nothing. Carla suggests going back, but Paul insists on finishing the mission. Ruben grows more nervous as the lack of data continues. The crew contacts Vance, the head of the mission, who urges completion as Earth is waiting for answers. Carla starts hearing her mother's voice around the ship, while Ruben is startled awake by eerie whispers. A video call from Vance is cut off as the AI reports an anomaly caused by the sphere. Carla races to the main deck, finding a bright beam of light from the sphere hitting the ship and causing system failures. Tez observes the light's purpose, guiding the ship. As Achilles draws closer, the AI picks up a noise. Carla decodes it as a message repeating Deaus, Latin for God. Ruben panics, believes Judgment Day is here, and flees. Carla urges a pause until communications are restored, but Paul pushes forward. Checking on Ruben, the crew finds him crying, convinced the light is divine punishment. Ruben asks to abandon the mission before running off. The crew debates theories. Ulf insists they must uncover the sphere's nature, and jokes about blowing it up, prompting Paul to admonish him against such talk. As they near the sphere, both Carla and Ruben again hear voices. Ulf consoles Carla about her persistent headaches since the crash, but she leaves out the voices. Tez soon interrupts. Ruben is missing. Despite Ulfa's concerns, Carla joins the search. Tez finds Ruben in the cargo bay, surrounded by lights, carving religious symbols into his skin and performing a ritual. Tez screams. Carla and Ulf arrive too late. Tez is dead, brutally killed. Ruben, now unhinged, takes Carla hostage and threatens her, ranting about their doom. Ulf arrives. Ruben accuses Paul of hiding things and demands a mutiny. Paul appears and shoots Ruben dead without hesitation, ordering Ulf to fetch 2 body bags. Carla grabs Ruben's knife, follows Paul to the elevator, and confronts him about his coldness. Paul insists orders must be followed. Ulf places the bodies in hibernation chambers, not body bags. 3 hours from the sphere, the crew separates the Achilles' main frame, navigating closer with a small lander. Carla spots a strange structure on the sphere, but can't identify it. Upon landing, comms work again. Vance calls, reporting 10,000 similar structures have appeared on Earth. Vance demands answers. Paul orders Ulf, Carla, and volunteer scientist Sean to investigate. Outside, the sphere is pitch black. Carla's scan reveals it's made of an unknown element. They approach, finding a gate, which glows with light after Ulf shoots a flare. They see the Event Horizon symbol, representing the end of existence. As Carla scans the gate, confirming its sphere material, the crew hears a sound in the vacuum. The AI transmits a welcome from the sphere. Suddenly, a woman appears in the gate, broadcasting messages through telepathy, the AI translating. She speaks for the Creator, who offers humanity a choice. Enter the gate for eternal peace, with Carla chosen to lead. Refusing means death when the sphere reaches Earth. The woman morphs into Carla's mother, tells Carla someone waits inside. Shocked, Carla steps into the light, reliving her crash, and finds herself inside a golden city. Her daughter appears, but before they can reunite, Carla wakes up on the ship's table, vomiting post-seizure. Ulf says she could barely stand after emerging. Sean didn't survive. Vance calls for details. Carla describes the Golden City, Jerusalem, heaven, but omits mention of her family, frustrating Vance. Paul leaves in irritation. Carla probes Sean's suit, suspicious of Ulfa's account of his death from decompression, given Sean's experience and the suit's durability. Ulf insists mistakes happen and suggests she rest, but Carla wants to return to the sphere. Ulf tells her the ship is already leaving orbit. Privately, Ulf asks what she saw. Carla confides about her family and distrust of Vance and Paul. Ulf lies to Paul, who questions their secret conversation. Returning to the pods, Carla inspects Sean's body and breaks into Paul's room, finding a gun and secret files. Paul, watching on cameras, sends Ulf after her. Carla confronts Ulf at gunpoint, revealing his past as an elite corps soldier, but he claims ignorance of the sphere's true nature. She takes Ulf to the main deck, confronting Paul. He accuses her of mutiny. She retaliates, saying Sean was killed by a gunshot, suspecting Ulf due to his history. Vance calls, proclaims belief in Carla's vision of heaven, and plays footage of panicking crowds on Earth. Carla is shocked. Paul attacks. She fights back and shoots him, also sustaining a stomach wound. After Vance hangs up, Carla confronts Ulf, who admits to killing Sean but wants the truth about the sphere. Trusting Ulf, Carla is bandaged and recovers. Determined, Carla wants another sphere mission, but Vance still controls the AI. Ulf reveals a code to override the AI, but it requires dropping the ship's heel, dooming their return trip to a 5-year journey. Carla despairs, yet Ulf has another plan. On the deck, Carla contacts Vance, threatening to destroy the sphere, convinced it's a lie. Vance reveals the element Carla found, and admits he built the sphere himself. There is no God. His plan was to kill 15 billion to save the rest from overpopulation. The gates, thought to be heaven, are death traps, and Carla only hurt her family because Vance chipped her brain after a crash he caused. She was trained for this mission. Carla, devastated, calls Vance a monster and recounts a lesson from her mother about survival's right to all. Ulf signals that he's seized the Achilles core. Vance commands the AI to trigger the ship's self-destruct, 3 minutes to detonation. Carla shatters the hologram machine to end Vance's call and coordinates with Ulf to separate the ship from the cargo section. Ulf, trapped in a slow elevator, insists Carla should escape, and although she refuses, the explosions force her to separate and flee, mourning what she assumes is Ulf's death. Suddenly, Ulf contacts her. He survived. They celebrate and prepare to detonate the Achilles core manually, since half the ship was lost. When the lander touches down on the sphere, Ulf closes the door and urges Carla to leave and tell humanity the truth. Carla departs alone. Ulf waits, triggers the core, and destroys the sphere. Carla, now solo, returns to Earth as the AI warns her. The journey home will take 7 years.